This is a promise from the people of Holiday Inn.
I promise.
We promise that throughout your entire stay,
I promise.
we are committed to keeping you totally satisfied.
I promise.
And if ever anything isn't right, we'll do all we can to make it right.
I promise.
That's the Holiday Inn Hospitality Promise. It's a promise we keep.
I promise.
For one simple reason.
We want you back. We want you back.
We want you back.
When the going gets rough, you need a tough 4x4 like this, the '86 Ford Ranger STX. This year, only Ranger offers this new electric shifting system. You just punch a button at any speed and shift from two-wheel to ground-grabbing four-wheel drive. And talk about power. Ranger's new 2.9-liter V6 has the most horses of any small truck. The tough '86 Ford Ranger 4x4. The best-built American trucks are built Ford tough.
AT&T on office automation. Most office machines are like the pieces of a puzzle. There's only one right way to put them together. Enter AT&T. In AT&T's world, computers, terminals, and whole networks fit together in many ways, like building blocks. So the system that's just right today can change. It can grow and be just as right tomorrow. Since the one thing you can bank on in business is that your needs will change, it pays to have a system that can do the same. AT&T, the right choice.
Peter the Great will continue following these messages.
What's going on? We've only been working 5 weeks. Already we got a vacation?
Relax, Pop. We'll be back next week with more
Blacke's Magic.
This is NBC News Digest. Here is John Hart, NBC News.
Good evening. More than 200 people in a Delta airliner on the ground at Dallas-Fort Worth were held hostage to a man with a knife for an hour tonight before he surrendered. No one hurt. The third bomb in 3 days went off in Paris this evening, hurting 9 people in the Les Halles shopping center. In the Philippine election campaign, people threw rocks at some buses carrying supporters of President Marcos to a rally, and Marcos threatened more violence.
If you insist in using violence, then violence it is.
I'm John Hart in New York. More news later on this NBC station.
Wheel of Fortune.
The show that changes the lives of people from all across America as they spin to win the prizes of a lifetime.
Wheel of Fortune, weeknights at 7.
That thing ain't never going to work. Why don't you get a horse?
Great ideas have always met with a little skepticism. The automobile was one, and now there's another. True draft beer in a bottle. New Miller High Life Genuine Draft. It has the smoothness of draft beer because it's cold-filtered, not heat pasteurized like most bottled beers.
It works! It works!
They said it couldn't be done.
Miller Genuine Draft.
You can stay here.
It may be dangerous.
How do you think I got the yacht?
By putting yourself in jeopardy.
Jeopardy, the game that puts you at risk, starring Alex Trebek.
Then you don't mind being in jeopardy?
Jeopardy is my life.
It's the second most exciting game I know. Jeopardy, weeknights at 7:30. Lorraine Jew weekends. NewsCenter 23, 5:30 and 11 every day.
Peter the Great continues, starring Maximilian Schell and Omar Sharif.
There's a sporty vehicle that offers you so much variety, it fits right in with today's active lifestyles. The tough Ford Bronco II. It's a hit with the jet set. and the wet set, the trail set, and the sail set, the tow set, the snow set, the angler set, and the Wrangler set. Ford Bronco II, around town or up in the mountains. You know it's built tough. The best built American trucks are built Ford tough.
Even if you're not an actress, beautiful looking skin is serious business. That's why I use a serious skin cleanser, pHisoDerm. It cleanses thoroughly while replenishing precious moisture for beautiful results. pHisoDerm, when you take your skin seriously.
Why do we put up with it? The monthly bloating, the aches,
the moodiness, that whole premenstrual thing.
I plan ahead with maximum strength Midol PMS. With special PMS ingredients no simple pain reliever has. Midol PMS, the premenstrual specialist.
Hey, good looking. What you got cooking? How's about cooking something up with cheese? Hey, sweet baby. Don't you think maybe you could cook something up with cheese? Let's cook something tasty up. Just can't seem to get enough real cheese.
Make your meal sing with real cheese.
Now you're cooking.
We can help put people together.
Hey, I got an idea.
AT&T can help your business grow.
American Express had a dream of one worldwide headquarters, so they chose AT&T for communications and information systems that could grow with them. At AT&T, we not only understand technology, we understand dreams. Whether it's telephones, information systems, long-distance services, or computers.
The right choice, AT&T.
Peter the Great will continue following these messages.
Sunday.
We can make America suffer.
2 years in the making, the most shocking film ever made for television.
Tackling the security in this country.
An issue every American must face.
She's got a bomb!
Let's hope it never happens.
You cannot meet my demands.
America Under Siege, Sunday.
We are having a heat wave, 92 degrees and going nowhere but up. We're looking for a high of 98.
Okay, who's first?
Now more than ever, Pepsi, the choice of a new generation.
Are you confused about long-distance phone services? Execulines would like you to know some important facts. Fact, Execulines is locally owned and operated, so service is fast and efficient. Fact, Execulines uses AT&T phone lines, so you can call anywhere, anytime with confidence. Fact, Execulines can save you money, 20% or more on long-distance calls. It's a fact, Execulines can save you money every time you make a long-distance phone call. Execulines, long-distance savings you can see.
Just ahead on the news at 11, the County Clean Air Board today okayed a plan to keep area feedlots free of dust. President Reagan's new budget out today had some major impacts on the Northwest, including the sale of the Bonneville Power Administration. We'll take a look at why Toppanish's school levy was the only one to fail in our area, and a last look at the Miller Building tonight before it's torn down. Please join me here on NewsCenter 23, coming up at 11.
Real lawyers make it exciting. A real judge makes it suspenseful. And real life drama makes it Divorce Court.
Divorce Court, weekdays at 3.
Channel 23, KNDO, Yakima.
Peter the Great continues, starring Maximilian Schell, Hannah Shagula, and Helmut Green.
When may I...
AT&T on office automation. Theoretically, office automation makes business people more efficient. The problem is, most business machines can't share what they know the way people do. What's missing is a way for any office machine to communicate with any other. Enter AT&T. Through an AT&T system, computers, word processors, networks, and telephones from different vendors can all communicate like one big family. In AT&T's world, the key to success is people sharing information with people. And no business machine we know of is important enough to stand in the way. AT&T, the right choice.
Drive around in this if it was underinsured? What, are you kidding?
And your place here. Would you sleep well if it was half insured?
Not on your life.
That's my point. We've insured you fully on these assets, but not on your life.
Your lifetime earnings are your family's greatest asset. Yet most of us seriously underinsure our lives. Your Aetna agent has a new generation of life insurance programs for the financially astute. Call him.
So, you sorry you met Aetna?
Not on your life.
It began as a vision. And became a tradition. America, you'll never be over the hill.
Hard to believe it's been 10 years.
Group insurance, Aetna. Lou, what is this?
Employees are going to have the best.
But you've got no employees. You don't need Aetna. You need a decent suit.
That's the only trouble with you, Bud. You're afraid to dream.
My business was next door to his. I saw it all. Oh, he took risks, but he'd always take the trouble to learn who was best at something. He'd store that away, and then when he needed it, there was Aetna. They had the strength to back him up. His insurance, his financing, his health plans.
Aetna, I'm glad I met ya.
Work with the best in the business. That's how Lou does it. Your people, the spirit, all of it, the best.
And one more best, my friend. Best country.
Read any good microwave popcorns lately? Now this one says, it's normal for 1 to 3 tablespoons of kernels to remain unpopped. And this one is only recommended for certain wattage microwaves. Now this one is new Pop Secret from Betty Crocker. Pop Secret works in all microwaves, and it pops better. It's lighter, fluffier. The next time you want to curl up with a good microwave popcorn, make it Pop Secret. The secret to better microwave popcorn.
Like this, not those hats. Here, put this hat on. Go, go, go. Decisions. They can build to a beaut of a headache. This is when I used to reach for aspirin or Tylenol. But today it's Advil. After only 1 year, doctors trust Advil so much they've recommended it over 500,000 times. Advil contains ibuprofen, so one is as effective as 2 regular aspirin or 2 regular strength Tylenol. Advil really works, and it didn't upset my stomach. Advil, advanced medicine for pain.
Peter the Great has been sponsored in part by AT&T, the right choice. By Ford and your Ford dealer. Have you driven a Ford lately? And by Aetna, the insurance people. Work with the best in the business. Aetna.
Board George.
I'm on board, George.
Take your pick.
Tuesday, the 18th.
Be there, Bud George.
Today is going to South America. First stop, Rio for Carnival.
We'll take you to the mysterious Amazon, look at voodoo and the gauchos of Argentina.
A special week of Today in South America, starting Monday.
Coming soon, the movies of February on NBC. What if international terrorists attacked America?
We better wake up.
Where do you run?
How many civilian dead? How many women and children?
Where do you hide? How do you fight back?
Retaliate swiftly, massively.
Peter Strauss, caught between Washington and a nightmare.
Don't intend to let politics interfere with what I have to do.
E.G. Marshall, the hawk who wants revenge.
What's the use in being the strongest military power in the world if we're afraid to use it?
Paul Winfield, will he fall prey to a sea of hatred?
We run the risk of engaging in tactics that will destroy what we are.
Hal Holbrook may end the panic at any cost.
Maybe the only way to fight terrorism is to become terrorists ourselves.
There will be more blood.
An issue everyone must face.
I'm now worthy of Allah.
Don't do this.
America under siege. The courage.
You can kick me out of here, but I ain't quitting.
The love.
I've loved you since I met you.
The conflict.
What kind of a human being are you?
The pain.
I got nowhere else to go!
An officer and a gentleman. It's two of America's biggest country stars, Chris Christopherson and Johnny Cash, as the West's most famous outlaws. They're wanted dead or alive by the law and the ladies.
The most wanted man in America.
The world premiere of The Last Days of Frank and Jesse James.
Everyone wants to get robbed by Jesse James.
The girl. The dream. The man she loves. The movie experience that electrified a generation. Flashdance. Be there for the excitement, the adventure, the movies on NBC.
Good evening. A landmark building in Ellensburg is destroyed by fire tonight. Good evening. I'm Darren Watkins.
And I'm Korynne Halverson. A tourism expert says Eastern Washington is getting the shaft on the way to Expo 86. Those stories next.
Come on, 5,000. Come on, 5,000.